Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. We are here in Italy. It has always been a dream of ours to come to Italy, come to Rome, to explore just the beautiful culture, the delicious food. So in the next couple weeks, we will be exploring different parts of Italy. We're gonna start today in Rome, and then after a few days, we're going to Florence. Then we rent a car, do a little Tuscany road trip before we head to Bologna for more of like a food tour kind of vibe up there, and then we go to Venice. I'm really excited. That dream of ours to drive a little car in Tuscany I'm excited to check that out.
Yeah, the little Fiat 500. We see them everywhere here.
Yeah.
So cute.
But today we are first exploring the capital city. We are in Rome, specifically in this area that is close to the Colosseum. We're not sure exactly what it's called, but we rented this apartment here called the San Giovanni Retreat, and there's about, I think, 6 units here in this apartment.
It's in an old building, but inside it's so modern. And we paid, what, 130 euros?
120 euros.
Yeah.
Sorry, 130 euros.
One of the cheapest options we can find.
It's quite
around
crazy
here.
because like Rome prices are expensive, and maybe we think that because we're so used to Southeast Asian prices where we're spending what, $50 a night. So this is expensive, but it's in a good location, and look at that. We have to find out what this is because that looks like a very beautiful church.
But first, let's go get coffee, and then we go check out that church, and then roam around Rome.
Roam around Rome.
Before we leave though, I do have one question regarding the toilet. This is our first time seeing that.
Yeah.
It's a bidet. So my question is, do you do your business here and then you scoot over and use the bidet and then scoot back here to wipe?
Wait. I have now trained my ChatGPT as my Italian tour guide, so I'm gonna ask it. Use the toilet first.
Okay.
The bidet is not a toilet. So you sit facing the faucet.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay, sorry. So you can sit facing forward to clean the front, and you face backwards to clean the back. So like, I guess for women, you could face the front, and then you adjust the water, and then use your hands or soap
To wipe?
to wash, and then use toilet paper or a small towel. Some places have bidet towels, and then you flush or drain the bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't use it for washing clothes or soaking feet.
Oh, okay. But it's still not that convenient because you have to scoot over back to the toilet to wipe because the toilet paper is on this side.
I guess so.
You try it and you let me know, okay?
Okay. That's exactly what I want. A cappuccino and a cornetto. Good morning.
Buongiorno.
Americano cappuccino?
Yes, please. Thank you. And
cafe americano.
Yeah, he already repeated our order. Oh, they don't have the croissant today. The cornetto. What are these ones?
Pistacchio.
One, please.
If you want a plain, I have this cookie.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it.
Thank you.
Thank
Grazie.
you.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool in Italy. You can just plop in the bar and then grab the coffee and then just stand and drink your coffee.
What's your name?
Flora.
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 Like a flower.
I like how he says my name though. He says it better than when I say my own name.
Yeah, it sounds very,
Flora.
yeah,
I'm just
very
like,
sophisticated.
yeah, I usually just go Flora. It's less exciting. Italians have personality. Have like this,
When they speak, right?
passion when
It's
they
like
speak,
so
yeah.
engaging.
you know, actually the moment we walked in, he was already like, cappuccino, cafe americano.
Note.
Note.
Yes, like a music note. And your name?
My name is Mirko.
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 Nice meeting you, Mirko.
Look there.
Wow.
Grazie.
Got your name on there.
Beautiful. Thank you. That's why. That's why. Oh, now I don't want to mix it. That's so beautiful. So I've been told that you cannot order a cappuccino after 11 in the morning.
Why they don't sell it?
They say mostly the milk drinks, the milk coffees, are for early morning for breakfast, and then after that, it's mostly just like espresso drinks. So that's why right now it's about 10 a.m. Gotta enjoy my first cappuccino.
This is a good cup of coffee.
Very good.
Oh,
Oh,
should we get that?
cornettos just came out of the oven. Wow, they make it in-house. It's not just like they bought from a bakery. Well, I guess you could buy the...
Yes, please. One.
Why,
Plain or chocolate?
Plain, please.
Plain.
why are you now speaking English like an Italian?
Attention is very hot.
Okay.
Okay.
Attention.
Grazie.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know when you said yes, please? You went, yes, please.
With my hand too. Look at this. It's so hot and crispy still. That's amazing. I usually don't like croissant, but this one is amazing.
I think it's supposed to be called a cornetto. And the difference is that the Italians use eggs in the dough, and the French don't use eggs in the dough. So I think it's more buttery for the croissant, but I'm not 100% sure. That was just like a quick search because I was curious. But I think this is delicious.
Bye-bye. 12 euros, not bad. Nice and light breakfast.
I was gonna say that the breakfast here seems to be a bit like sweet, like a lot of cookies or like pastries with coffee, which I don't mind. Now I have energy
Yeah.
for the day.
That was one of the best cup of coffee there.
Really? I just did a quick little search, and this church is actually the most important and the most oldest church in Rome. Also has a title like the mother of all churches in the world, basically.
Like the Pope still come here?
Well, the Pope lives in like Vatican City, but this is his actual, like this is where his seat is. I don't know exactly how that works, but this is basically like the most important church in the world.
Oh,
Yeah, so we didn't know that when we were looking at it from the balcony. We just thought it was a pretty church, but no, it's very, very important and has like significant historical meaning. And when I was looking up the facts about this church, I realized that this year is the Jubilee year. So like every 25 years, the Pope would declare like a Jubilee year, which means like it's a very important year for all the Catholics in the world. So they would go and do like pilgrimages in Rome. They would visit all 4 of the major basilicas. Even some of the holy doors that usually are shut in the churches are open during
for people to go in and
for
see?
this year.
Oh, cool.
So it's actually a perfect time to explore the basilica. And I think you've never really been inside
No, never.
a big church like this. I don't think I've ever been inside a big church like this, so I'm quite excited to see.
You see the size of that door? It's massive. Look.
You have to see it to scale of note. That is insane. You look so
Crazy.
tiny.
get goosebumps being in here.
Makes you kind of speechless being here. You know how you usually see artwork in a frame or something in a museum, but you can see art everywhere up here, all around, and it's really used for storytelling. And I think there's a name for this type of artwork too. I think it's called frescoes, and it means people painted directly on the wall when the wall was still like wet. I'm not sure with like what material, but it is a very specific type of technique for painting. That's why it's like the artwork is the wall. Basically, it is one with the wall. It is so beautiful. Are we going this way or this way?
Straight.
Straight?
Rome has such a great vibe. I'm loving it already. Everywhere you go, it's so beautiful. It's so eye-pleasing, like all the buildings and
It's so
historic rooms.
Yeah, historic, so cultural, and people love art.
Yeah.
Like not just the museums.
You mean the graffiti on the
yeah,
walls?
like graffiti. You have the museums everywhere. You have the cathedrals. Inside is also basically art.
Yeah.
And we are lucky because it's such a beautiful day today.
One thing about Rome that I like is that everything is walking distance. So be prepared to walk
A lot.
a lot.
We went out for a stroll yesterday. It was easily just 13,000 steps.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Mommy, mama.
Mommy! Mommy! You mean Mamma Mia?
I mean, Mamma Mia! Wow. Never thought in a million years that I'll be standing here in front of the Colosseum.
It was funny because you told me that you've seen the Colosseum in
TV,
like,
on
TV,
TV,
in
yeah.
photos, in travel kind of brochures or whatever, but you didn't even know the name of it.
No. I didn't know the name of it. I didn't know the purpose of it being here.
You just knew it was
Yeah.
a symbol of Italy.
Yeah, like an iconic landmark. And it's, wow, it's bigger than I thought. Mamma Mia!
Mommy!
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 Now I saw this on our way here on the flight watching Gladiator.
Yeah, we were trying to get into the mood, so we watched Gladiator 2. So now you know exactly the purpose of the Colosseum. Well, one of the purposes of the Colosseum, because they had gladiator fights where basically people fight to their death, but they also have like executions, like animal hunts. I think there's probably some sort of like positive events that happen here as well, but basically it is the largest amphitheater in Rome, possibly the world, I guess, and it was built like 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago, and how did they even build something like this back then? Look at the size of each brick.
A lot of this is reconstructed because there were a lot of earthquakes and damages, and I think a lot of the original pieces were used to build the St. Peter's Basilica. So then this is probably, a bit like refurbished, but still the structure, the look of it is a design from back in the day, which is crazy. Yeah.
Wow, what a spot.
This is so epic. At the same time, it feels very familiar to me.
Why?
because
been
the
here
Vancouver Public Library, basically Vancouver is where I grew up, and the public library in downtown, the design is based off of the Colosseum. So I'm like, this looks familiar, yet much more grand.
We're almost there, 2 minutes, up and right.
So we put a question out on Instagram and we asked people for their favorite places to eat in Rome, and we got a lot of responses.
Yeah, over 60 places.
Yeah, which we saved into a Google Map list, which I will share at the bottom of the video description box. But yeah, we're going to go to one of them today. It's like my favorite time of day is mealtime. Like I'm always like, am I hungry yet? Am I hungry yet? Because like I have so much food I want to try in Rome. So this place we're going to should be like a pasta place. I was actually looking up the meaning of the different restaurants because I see like osteria, trattoria, ristorante. So they all mean different types of restaurant. So if we see the sign like osteria, it means like mom and pop shop, small shop, probably affordable local food, home cooked food. If it's a trattoria, it's more of like a little bit fancier, but not like a full-on sit-down full service. It's still relatively more expensive, but Roman food. But if you see like a ristorante, then it's service, wine, maybe like 3-course meal, 5-course meal, something like that, I think.
What about cafeteria?
Oh, then that's like go and grab a coffee and a cornetto and you're done. Oh.
Is it mostly pasta?
Yeah, look at this. This is their menu. First thing on it,
12 euros, that's not bad.
Yeah, this is an affordable place for sure. Second one is amatriciana. we like both.
You got the audio in?
I did. So this is interesting. So they're not any of the above restaurant types I mentioned. They don't have service, like table service, so we just order and give a number and then we go pick up our food. I think that's why the food is so affordable here. It's only 12 euros for a pasta. Wow.
Oh my
The
goodness.
first pasta of the day from the kitchen. It looks so beautiful that she took a photo of it herself.
The lady.
Wow.
So what did we get?
So this one is the fettuccine with octopus ragu. This is a special of the day, and it's interesting. She was telling us that on Fridays, people in Italy eat seafood because meat used to be a luxury. So Friday is actually the day of penance, which is because Jesus died on a Friday, or they crucified him on a Friday. So they try to not eat like meat, and they eat seafood, usually fish. But then most restaurants, you would find that they have a seafood dish or a fish dish on Friday. So we got this one, and amatriciana.
I always wanted to try this in Italy because we love amatriciana, but we only had it in Canada and
Calgary.
elsewhere. Yeah.
And we loved it. It's your dad's favorite dish, and he loves it so much in Calgary that he eats it every single place he goes to, like Italian restaurant, and he's always like, it's never as good as Calgary. So we have to find out what like a real amatriciana tastes like so we can tell him about it. You can smell if the strong smell is because of the pecorino cheese. So usually we eat like Parmesan cheese when we're like in Thailand or something, but pecorino is more strong smelling because it's sheep milk. Wow.
That is excelente. Buonissimo. Al dente.
Al dente.
Al dente.
It's really yummy. Her pasta is so good.
Well, see, it tastes different from amatriciana in Calgary. It doesn't have that bacon taste.
Yeah, there's bacon here, But I would have to say it's different from what your dad thinks is a matriciana, because there's no like that smokiness, or it's not spicy like the way he likes it. But this is delicious. This is fresh pasta, though. You can tell from the
The shape
noodles.
of it,
Yeah.
and the texture.
That octopus is so good. I feel like this redefines pasta for me.
Yeah, how are we gonna go eat pasta anywhere else when we have this standard now? We need to fill up our water bottle.
We do need to fill up our water bottle.
You can drink it from here, right? Yeah, they are drinking it from here.
We found one. So this is called a nazone. And you can fill up the fresh water from here. Or if you want to drink it directly, you do this. Be careful. You have to walk away.
Oh,
Like that.
cool. Coming from Asia, this is very different, you know.
Yeah.
Drinking water from a public tap like this. Delicious. Tastes like fresh water, mineral water, straight from the top of the Italian mountain somewhere.
I think
Here.
it's from a spring.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah, I
spring
don't see
water
mountains around here.
from the outside of the city.
Lots of people at
Wow.
the fountain.
I mean, we knew this was going to be the case. This is the go-to place, the must-visit place in Rome, the Trevi Fountain. But we have to go.
Yeah, I have never been, and I always wanted to see.
I'm sorry, I've been once already.
You been here? With whom?
I came here in 2008 with my ex-boyfriend, and I made a wish and threw a coin, and that's why I am back here. Because
You threw one
I
coin?
threw one coin. Yeah. I guess it's true. So we're in a very crowded area right now, so just make sure to take care of your bag. Maybe put your backpack in the front,
Okay.
because we know lots of people reminded us that there's a lot of pickpocketing in Rome, and so far we're lucky. We never encountered any of it yet, but
We
yeah.
still have a camera?
Yeah, I
still
still
have
have
our
my cell
phones?
phone, I still have my wallet. Let's keep it that way.
Are we allowed to go down to see?
Yeah, you have to line up.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, you have to get in line, I think, at the end of here.
It's moving pretty fast, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm just curious, like how easy it is to pickpocket. Let me try.
Yeah,
Can you feel it?
yeah.
I just wanted to try.
Don't play.
But I actually grabbed the wallet already.
You
So,
did?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't feel the wallet. I guess.
So you have
goes
to be
show,
careful,
yeah,
because I
how
can
easy.
see right into your pocket.
Okay.
Wanna go this side? Or this side?
You can't believe that I'm here in front of the Trevi Fountain.
Which side should we go?
Let's go left.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't actually wait long. I can't believe I'm back here again
With your new boyfriend.
with my new boyfriend. Yeah.
So what do we have to do?
Okay, I got our coins. So the most common coin is the 50-cent coin.
Okay.
The good size. And actually, I think all of this, they collect it every morning, and then the money goes to charity. So they collect like 3,000 euros a day or something like that. It's
That's
a lot
insane.
of, yeah. Even though people are throwing in like 50-cent euros.
Goes to show the amount of people coming here every day.
Okay, so the legend goes is that you throw it with your right hand over your left shoulder, and throwing one coin means you'll return to Rome. Throwing 2 coins means you're going to come back and fall in love with a Roman. And if it's 3 coins, then you're also going to fall in love and get married with them. So we should just throw 1. Make sure we come back. Okay.
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Wait, right hand over left shoulder. Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I guess we're coming back to Rome.
That's so romantic. Love it.
Oh, babe, you have to turn left here.
Oh, is it here?
Yeah, this is it. An archaeological site called the Vicus Caprarius. It's literally like less than a minute away from the Trevi Fountain,
Yeah.
but I think it'll be really cool to see this. So what this place is basically an old Roman house, so you can see exactly what the water system was like back in the day. Like the water that is connected underground from here is what is feeding into the Trevi Fountain to this day. So it's all this like one aqueduct system. It's like a Roman water system. So I think it's really cool to get to see this. And I actually found this on Google Map, and you book a reservation on WhatsApp with them. So then I think it's only about €4 to go in, which is pretty cheap.
It's so cool to see the Trevi Fountain, but even more cool to see the source of it.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting to see what like a Roman home used to look like back in the day. And I think it was only the wealthy that get fresh water directly into their house. Like if you were like middle class or lower class, you actually grab one of those, I don't know what you call it, like a jug thing, and you go to the fountain to collect water. So it's really cool to be able to see what it looks like underground. What is the long lineup for?
Yeah, it's on this side and also along that wall. Oh, they're lining up for the sandwich shop.
Oh,
Must be good then.
it smells good. Good thing we're not hungry.
Yeah.
We're just looking for something else.
Something refreshing.
Let's look for a gelato shop. Hopefully there's no lineup.
What do you think about this one? Gelateria.
Well, according to our research, when the gelato is piled high like that and colorful, it means it's not the real stuff, it's the sugary stuff.
Okay, let's walk into this alley then. I have a good feeling about this.
Oh, this one? Oh, this one's piled quite high, babe.
Are you sure that fact is right?
Yeah, I saw someone like did a video where all of them were covered and the colors were not as bright because they care about the taste. But let's go to that Venti one. Oh, what's this one? This one looks good too.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this.
It's not
What is
piled as high.
It's Don Nino. Hey.
I'm just saving yours from melting, but it's very good. Let me close your bag. Wow.
I got a mango gelato. And what did you get?
I got pistachio and Donino. I'm not sure what Donino is. It's like their specialty one, but
This is
It's a-
delicious.
big scoop. And it was €10 for 2 ice creams. This is a small cup. It's humongous.
Yeah, good thing I only get 1 scoop.
I got 2 flavors, but it's still a small cup. So I think you can actually get more than 1 flavor. Oh no.
Never imagine I'll be eating gelato with you here in front of the, what do you call it? The Pantheon? Temple of all the gods.
We checked quite a few bucket list items today off of our Italy list.
How are your legs?
Getting tired. Can you sit down at the top? Guess how many steps we've done already today?
12,000.
13,315.
And we probably have another 10,000 left.
Almost 10 kilometers already. So about a 30-minute walk from the Pantheon, we are now on Aventine Hill. And there are kind of like 2 major things at minimum that you kind of have to see in this beautiful area. So the first one is this crazy line up here to take a peek through the Knights of Malta keyhole.
I've never seen this many people lining up to see a keyhole.
There's about like 50 or more people waiting to see it. But it is interesting because I think through the keyhole, which belongs to Malta, you can see the St. Peter's Basilica, the dome. So that is Vatican City. And then the garden you see underneath is Rome, is Italy. So that's why it's like the keyhole of 3 countries. But I think we don't want to line up for that. That's cool though.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go over there where there is a beautiful orange garden. So we'll go there and find a seat because my legs are tired.
And you can see the whole city from there, right? It's like a viewpoint?
Yeah, it's like a panoramic viewpoint. And I actually quite enjoyed the walk over here. Like we crossed through the bridge, we came up to this beautiful garden, and it's just more spacious than where we were this morning. So yeah, beautiful walk.
Oh, I see the orange trees. Lots of oranges on there.
I guess some people picked it because all the ones that you can jump to get is gone.
We're too short. I feel like everyone come here to make out.
I feel like standing at the spot, you feel obligated to make out.
Nice way to end our day here in Rome, though.
We'll save it for the end of the video. We covered a lot of ground today. We started over there where the Colosseum is, and then walked all the way down across to the Pantheon, and then walked even more across the bridge all the way up this hill.
We really did roam around Rome today.
And it's the best way to see Rome. It's such a walkable city. There's trams and buses and metro as well, but we just enjoyed walking and soaking in all these like historic atmosphere buildings. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's like you're walking in the history book.
But I think we had a great first day, our first taste of Rome, and I'm really excited for the rest of our time here in Italy.
I'm loving it here.
Today we are going to try the most authentic Roman dishes before we leave Rome, and the best place to try them is in this historic and charming neighborhood called Trastevere.
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 We have been practicing this morning for like an hour.
And at the bus stop, there was a lady who actually looked at you and be like, very good. So we're like, okay. What's our first stop today?
First stop is probably this one here.
Wow, it's so busy.
Yeah, we might have to line up. It's called Trattoria da Anso Out 29. This is one of the recommendations that our subscribers sent to us.
Wow.
It's packed. It's lunchtime too.
How bad is the lineup?
Oh, it's not that bad. Just around the corner here. I think it should be quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they have a lot of seating.
Is there something in particular that we're gonna eat here?
Yeah, we're here to try the tripe and the oxtail. That's the one we're having. Trippa alla Romana. And then this one.
Coda alla vaccinara. So these are actually both cheaper cuts of meat that were left over for the working class back in the day, because like the expensive stuff, the good quality meaty stuff is like sold off to rich people. So the butchers or working class end up with these cuts and they find a way to make it delicious. And now we line up to eat those cuts.
Starting off with poor people food.
Yeah, the authentic Roman food, because like majority of people probably were working class, right?
Yeah. The prices are not so poor though. 15 euros and then
this
22.
one is 22 euros. Yeah.
This one here? Nice and cozy, huh?
Yeah, there's actually a heater up there.
Yeah,
very
perfect.
Nice. So cozy.
Hungry? Extremely.
I'm hungry. We're lucky because the people in front of us were 4, so then they only had 2 seats left, so we got them first.
Wow.
The food came so quick. Look at this.
Big portion.
So yours is the oxtail, and that's actually cocoa powder around it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Mm-hmm. That's different. And we also got a basket of bread.
Sourdough bread.
Yeah.
I already took a bite. I couldn't wait. And
this is a tripe.
yeah, that looks really good. Looks very cheesy.
It should be good with the bread.
I've honestly never had tripe other than at like dim sum restaurants, the steamed tripe.
Like a Chinese version, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Italians eat tripe.
Oh, very tender.
It is? So it is braised then? But does it have that gamey taste? It does?
A little bit. But it's not strong because there's like pecorino cheese, which is like sheep's milk cheese, and it has a strong flavor. But it does have like a gamey taste, like the offal, the inside taste. But I think with bread, this would be really good. It's interesting because aside from like a tomato kind of cheese, oily taste, there's also mint in there. So it makes it a bit like refreshing.
That's delicious. I love the gamey taste.
I guess it is still an acquired taste for some people.
If they don't
Like
used to eating intestines
yeah.
and stuff, you know.
But if you like intestines, this is very, very delicious.
Now let's try this oxtail. Look at that, falling off the bone. Holy moly.
You want to dip it?
Yeah. Wow. I love anything braised. And it's salty, but perfect with the bread. This is extremely delicious. Look at this.
Wow, that's a big piece.
You want to try by yourself first?
Yeah. That is so delicious.
Mind blowing. And here's the bread, it's a sauce.
You were right. The saltiness is perfect with the bread.
So do you have enough to eat?
It's actually quite filling. But you probably noticed that we did the whole procedure of the meal wrong. Like we didn't have an appetizer, we didn't have a pasta, we went straight to the main course. There is a reason for that because we're trying to eat a lot of food today.
If we were to do that, we would be in food coma.
Yeah, I think it would just be like this whole video would just be one restaurant. So that's why we did that. And now I think we need sort of like a palate cleanser before we move on because that was a heavy lunch.
Let's go get a real authentic gelato. Because the last time we got one, but it was in the middle of the touristy sites and it wasn't covered.
It wasn't covered, it was piled high.
Yeah, people told us that authentic ones need to be covered.
Even though that one was very delicious though. But since we're here, we should try one of the real gelato places.
Yeah.
So this is only our second real day exploring Rome, and yesterday we went to a lot of touristy places, so it was packed with people. But today in this neighborhood, I'm just blown away by how beautiful, how charming it is, and it has definitely more of a local kind of atmosphere. Everything's just so pretty. Like I'm not used to this. We're used to either countryside places in Thailand, or we're used to big cities like Bangkok where it's so modern and it's all high rises, and this is a different type of charm that I really, really am falling in love with.
Yeah, and I keep taking B-rolls because everything looks so beautiful.
It's probably just someone's house or someone's apartment, but we're like, wow. Here.
You see it?
Yeah, this one. Fiore
Oh,
di
that's so
Luna.
cute.
It says Gelato World Champion right here.
Wow, must be good.
Lemon?
2 small cup.
Yes.
Ok, la prima?
Lemon for
Lemon.
one. And can I choose one flavor or two flavors?
Ok, 2 flavors.
One is just lemon, and then
Just lemon.
yeah,
Another?
the dark chocolate and pistachio. Okay.
Yes, hazelnut and pistachio.
Very good combination.
Perfect combination, yes.
Okay. Oh.
Yay!
Wow, this one is different already.
Yeah, the color is not as bright.
And you can see there are specks of pistachio in it. Wow.
He recommended this one?
Yeah. Well, he recommended the hazelnut. It's his favorite flavor. And he said perfectly paired with pistachio.
Dead.
This pistachio is better than yesterday. 100%. Wow. It's like I'm eating pistachios. And this cup, it looks small, but they packed it with quite a bit. It was only €3. So it's
That's
even
quite
cheaper than
affordable, yeah.
the one we had last time, which was €5.
And I just got a lemon gelato.
Let me try yours too. Palate cleanser, all right.
Excelente.
Buonissimo.
Very lemony.
It tastes exactly like a lemonade.
Yeah. I love just finding a spot on the street, in the alley, in Rome, and just sit and eat your gelato or whatever sandwiches that you have.
It's romantic.
It's romantic.
Romantic.
I want to try a shot of espresso, please.
You want espresso? Cafe.
Cafe.
Cafe espresso.
Cafe. Aroma, you say cafe.
Cafe. Okay.
I got macchiato because I'm a bit scared. So it's basically espresso with a little bit of milk.
That's an espresso. Cafe.
And
Cafe.
what's the proper way of
Is it
drinking
one-
this? One shot or
No.
Enjoy it.
enjoying it?
Burn
Okay.
your mouth.
Oh, it'll burn your
Yeah,
mouth.
Okay.
just sip it.
It's honestly my first time eating
There's already
espresso.
I should give you some water actually. You drink a bit of water first.
Oh,
Oh,
drink water
To
first.
cleanse the palate. Yeah. Refresh. So you savor the coffee. Yeah?
okay.
And leave a little bit for later if you need. And that's it. There's nothing to it. Is it good?
It is good.
It's smooth.
It's
Very
stronger than
smooth.
what I used to because I drink cafe americano.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Taste-wise, it's probably more intense. But if you think about it, a cafe americano is the same.
Just add
It's just
water.
really long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you do an extraction, long extraction, and then you add some water. It's probably stronger cafe
Yeah.
americano. In the sense, it's like you've probably got all the
More,
caffeine
yeah.
out of it. Yeah.
And I usually drink it with sugar.
You can have sugar. Cafe
Oh, you can have it with sugar. I never thought about that.
with sugar in it. It's all right.
Sugar's
don't
right
know,
here. Next time.
I feel like
I mean, if you're enjoying it like that.
I feel guilty ruining a good coffee
Well
by
done.
having sugar.
He said you can do anything you want. No rules. How was your first cafe experience?
It was bonissimo.
Yeah?
Definitely not gonna be my last one.
But I was initially more intimidated to go have a coffee because I'm always not sure what to do. But after that experience and the guy saying you can do whatever you want to do, you
are
can
no
add
rules.
sugar, you cannot add sugar. The only rule there is he said don't order your spaghetti or your pasta with a cappuccino. That was the only rule. He's like, or the chef's gonna make fun of you. So now I feel more like calm about going to have a cappuccino in the morning or later in the evening, but not with my meals. But I enjoy a macchiato a lot, which is just the cafe or the espresso shot with a little bit of milk. It's perfect. So lively around here.
Yeah. Can you imitate them? Crazy eyes. Oh, that's so good. You know, one thing I love about Italy is that no matter how busy the restaurants are, people take their time to eat and they don't rush you to finish a meal. So you can sit there as long as you want, enjoy your wine, enjoy your dessert after.
And also, people are willing to line up for good
Yeah.
food. Like they literally, like I can see a lineup of like 50 people and I probably would turn away, but you see people just like waiting in line because good food means a lot to them.
Yeah, good food worth waiting for.
Yeah.
Look at this. Using my hands to talk now.
Just don't do the wrong one. The wrong one,
the wrong one?
though you can also swear with your hands.
Oh, okay. What did they have here?
They have a selection of sweets, but I see people lining up for the pizzas. We haven't had pizza yet, so it's like little square rectangle sized ones.
We haven't had that type before.
We haven't. And there's also the pizza that you need to try, which is pizza like with the marinara or
With no cheese.
yeah, the one with no cheese.
Yeah.
Or rosso? Was pizza rosso? Okay. This one? Yeah, that's good. I think it's by weight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good piece.
Okay. And also this one.
I like that you can order smaller pieces.
You probably can specify the size, like even smaller than that. But I think that's good. We'll just get 2 types to share. Yeah, just this one. Thank you.
Wow, mamma mia.
Perfect.
That's a perfect portion, actually.
And this is surprisingly affordable. It's only $3.40 for all of this. Like this one is like €1 basically.
Mine is €1.
Yeah.
That's like Thailand price.
This is very, very good. I'm excited to try this.
Oh, it's hot too.
Yeah, she warmed it up for us. That's a nice dough.
Nice and chewy. It's very simple, but it's quite tasty. It's just tomato sauce and oregano on it.
Do you think this is just a snack for Italians, or is this like...
Probably. Italian can eat.
They like to eat standing up. Everywhere we go, it's like you have the option of just standing up. I'm not sure what the name of this one is, but I like that it has cheese and it has like spicy, I don't know, is it a meat?
Could be dried tomato.
It's really spicy actually.
Spicy tomato paste. Which one's better?
And this one also, the bread is thicker. So a healthy 30-minute walk from Trastevere, we are now at the St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican City. So Vatican City is actually the smallest independent state in the world. And it's home to only about 800 people. And it is the head of the Roman Catholic Church. So the Pope lives here.
Currently?
Yeah, this is the current place, current residence of the Pope.
And this is the square where he greets people too?
I think so.
Like from that balcony in the middle there?
Oh, good point.
Right?
Yeah. And right now you see like a huge lineup of people going inside to see like St. Peter's Basilica, which is here. This is one of the most famous churches in the world. They could also be lining up to see the Sistine Chapel as well, which is where you have that beautiful artwork from Michelangelo. We're not going to line up though. We're just going to enjoy the atmosphere from out here.
Maybe grab a glass of wine somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere out
Or
there.
something to drink.
But I think just being here feels pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Grazie.
Grass. Ooh, with some pistachio nuts too.
Wow. Finally trying an Aperol Spritz.
And a glass of house wine for only €5.
I think mine is €7.
Yeah, yours a fancier drink.
Yeah. Chin chin.
Easy to drink, nice and dry. I honestly don't know what I'm talking about. I know nothing about wine.
The good thing is he didn't even ask you what wine you wanted. You just said, I'd like a red wine. And he's like, okay.
I just say house wine because I know whatever wine they serve is going to be a local Italian wine.
True.
And it's going to be delicious. What exactly is your drink though?
I was curious too, so I looked it up. It is a classic Italian cocktail. It's usually a pre-meal drink in Italy, especially in the northern regions like Venice. So it's 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, which is a bright orange, slightly bitter liqueur, and then 1 part of soda water, garnished with orange.
Is it strong?
It's not.
Can you get drunk from it?
Probably, if you have a couple of these. But because it's bitter, I think it like gets my appetite going. Like my mouth is like, I want to eat, but my stomach is like, you ate so much food today. You shouldn't be eating any more food right now. But like my mouth is confused because this is making me want to eat more food. So after spending a couple days exploring Rome, we have now made it to Florence, which is another bucket list city of ours for Italy. And it was actually quite easy to get here. We went to the main terminal, Rome Termini, and hopped on a high-speed train. And it took about an hour and a half. We did make a mistake though, which was we booked our train tickets a bit too late, so the prices were more expensive. It was almost like $80 a person, Canadian dollars.
It should have been 40, right?
Yeah, it would have been cheaper. So make sure to like pre-book your tickets. And I just used the app Omio, and I think you can even buy tickets directly through the other high-speed train websites. But yeah, book early.
And I have planned a perfect romantic walk through Florence for you.
Wonderful.
It's going to be a total of 6 kilometers, but that's easy compared to Rome.
We've been walking like 10, 12 kilometer days since we got to Italy. Wow, I like this area already.
Yeah. We're going to start at the local market. It's called Mercato di San Ambrogio.
Very nice. I can already see this side is like the fruit of the produce area, but on the other side, you have some food trucks, also antiques and plants and lots of stuff going on, very lively. I love that there's these type of markets all over the city. There was one near where we were staying as well.
Yeah, look at all the fresh produce. They look so good. And very reasonable too, €2 for a kilo.
Yeah. And a lot of them is not like...
They look delicious.
From Thailand. From Thailand.
Thailand. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're just gonna
We're
explore
gonna walk
a bit
around first. Thank you. Hey, I have a question for you. When he shook your hand, did he like scrape your hand?
Scrape?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Keep going first. I'll tell you over here. So like, give me your hand. Yeah. So he's like this, and then he went like this. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I thought that was weird.
Okay, let's go to another section of the market.
Okay. This market is not a really big market, but there's a lot of interesting little shops. Mostly they're butcher shops because Florence is also known for like the famous T-bone steak. So I see a lot of that in this market, but also the cheese, the olive oils, pasta, cafe, like good bars to drink coffee. Like it's just a cute little place.
Yeah.
But I think we have another place in mind for lunch.
Just right outside the market.
And it's still a famous dish that we're trying to find for lunch, and it is a tripe sandwich. I feel like we're eating tripe all the time in Italy, but we must, right? We must try it because it's famous in Florence.
Wow, look at this, babe. Look at all this pasta. They look so fresh.
Yeah, this is all fresh pasta.
And so many different kinds. We eat so much carb in Italy though.
We do. Sorry.
We're gonna gain so much weight after this trip.
Oh, there's a lineup already.
Really?
Yeah, this one, is it?
Yeah, that's the place. Honestly, lineups in Italy move pretty fast.
I was just saying that walking at that market, I was like, where are all the tourists? There's like no tourists because they're all here.
So what are we getting from here?
We are getting the lampredotto. So it is the cow stomach sandwich, which is famous in Florence. I mean, it's not just tourists who are in line, like locals are here in line too
Watch out.
as well.
We should just share one, right?
Yeah, I think it will be heavy.
Yeah.
Because usually it's a bit like fatty, right?
We need to leave some room for other snacks.
True, true.
La trippa, anche nel panino, da ultimi si riesce come in Milano.
It's happening.
Fate come in Milano, come in Milano mangia subito.
It's like watching that.
Yeah, like one.
Uno il mio con tutto e uno senza piccante.
Guarda, è bellissimo.
Just standing here, watching them taking orders, preparing the food. It's already entertainment, you know?
Yeah, they're so chill. They like make jokes with each other, make jokes with people in line. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but people are laughing and they're happy. And I successfully ordered us uno lampredotto classico picante.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah,
One spicy classic lampredotto.
exactly. But I was like standing there in line, like, is he gonna ask me? Is he gonna ask me? And then when he asked me, I was like, I said it all. And then he looked at me because he wanted to ask me spicy or not spicy. He was like, I was like, picante. And he's like,
You got it.
got it. I finally got it. Wow, it is huge though.
Let's see the inside. Ooh, nice and hot.
Look at that.
I can smell it from here.
So I think it's like salsa verde, like the green chilies. Oh, it's packed. You know what? Look. Look at the top. They removed some of the bread to fit even more meat in there. And before he put this like cover on the sandwich, he dipped it in like a broth or a sauce. So it pulls it all
Yeah.
together. Oh, I'm excited for this.
Let's go eat over there. Let's join that dude over there.
The dude at the camera.
Yeah. We have a special guest,
Yeah.
Gregor Brown.
Yeah.
From Gregor Brown.
YouTuber. We watch your videos before coming to Italy, but we actually met in Samoy
That's right.
because you watch our videos to go to
That's
Samoy.
right. So we're just cross-pollinating here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Florence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This wasn't planned.
No,
We walked
no.
around the corner and we saw you eating this.
I'm just out and about all
Yeah.
day. This is, yeah.
You already finished your sandwich.
And you got the lampredotto. This is the fourth and final stomach of a cow. Slow boiled with the green sauce on there, a little bit picante, and not for the faint of heart. Go for it.
You go first.
You're gonna like it.
Cats know their stuff. They come to the best place in all of Florence to get their lampredotto on. And earlier you're just over at the Sant'Ambrogio Market. Perfect. So you got Mercato Centrale and you got the Sant'Ambrogio Market. Those are the two big
We're
food
doing
markets in Florence.
the local things.
Sant'Ambrogio is more local, yeah.
That is delicious.
Damn, it is good.
Is the herbs are from the green sauce?
Yeah.
That's so good. And
gotta-
because they like dip the bread in like the broth,
Yeah.
it makes it
Bagnato.
Nice and salty. I thought it would be fatty, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No.
And this is the OG street food of Florence. 500 plus years. People have been eating this here on the street in Florence. The other big
good.
sandwiches is the porchetta and the schiacciata. And the schiacciata from Antico al Vinaio.
It's a specific place.
But you can get them in anywhere. But the Antico al Vinaio will be packed with tourists. But if you want the OG schiacciata, you go to Antico Vinaio. But this, for the price, would you pay $5? And you get all that goodness. Not too many tourists because I think a lot of them are shy. So
This is really, really
not everybody's
good.
up for cow stomach.
Wait, what if
There's a girl in there at the office.
there's someone in there?
Well, it's like a little office.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
She probably gets it all the time.
so this is one of the wine windows that you will
Yeah.
find around the city.
but it's actually someone's office. So there's no wine here.
This is not the operating one.
Yeah. But you said she probably gets a knock all the time.
And how many in the city did you say?
It's around 200, and they were like in the medieval times. And the mayor of Florence gave people the right to sell wine from their beautiful palaces. And they, people would come up with their wine jug, and they'd hand their jug back filled up with wine. So it wasn't a place where you'd serve a glass of wine. It's just a place where you're getting a wine jug.
Oh.
Over the years, they covered them up. But only recently have they become popular again during the time of COVID.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
When you're not looking for service, you just want the goods.
Yeah. the city allowed it kind of in COVID as a way of social distancing.
This is one of the main reasons that I want to come to Florence, to see this.
This is quite epic. Look at this.
This is incredible.
This feels so different from St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, in Vatican City, right? Like the whole look of the cathedral.
The colors, everything.
The color, everything. And it's because I think the cathedral itself is more Gothic architecture, and the one back in Vatican City is more Renaissance. So it looks almost like richer and grander and wealthy. This one is almost a bit more like simple looking on the outside. But the dome structure is a Renaissance engineering feat, basically. So it's kind of unique to see something so different here. It's beautiful still. I think the simplicity of it makes it very, very beautiful.
Beth, remember how you say it's simple?
It's not.
Simple architecture?
We just didn't make it to the front of the cathedral yet. That was just a side.
Look at how detailed that is.
Insane. And is it stone? Like they carved it in stone? Wow, the doors and everything, it's so detailed. It does say free entry, no ticket required, but I'm not sure like where, you know what I mean? I don't see an entrance. Did you find the entrance?
I think it's over here.
Wow, that's a long lineup. And today is a Monday. It's not even a weekend.
It's moving though.
I think Florence is definitely getting very, very popular as a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Like I talked to lots of people, like our friends and subscribers, and they all said, oh, must go to Florence, aside from Rome. Mm-hmm. So naively, we thought that, no, just go inside to see the cathedral. But the lineup honestly looks like it would take 2 hours. So I think we're not gonna go inside, even though I was really looking forward to it. But it's such a beautiful day today, and the forecast says it's gonna rain for the next couple of days. So we just wanna take the opportunity to really explore more of different parts of Florence. But if you were interested to come here, there's actually a couple ways to see this cathedral. I saw that there's signs where you can buy tickets to go walk up to the dome, you can walk up the bell tower. Those ones require tickets, and I think you gotta buy them like way ahead, like in advance. But the cathedral, maybe come early and try to get in front of the line and make your way in.
Don't make the same mistake as us.
But honestly, it's still very beautiful to walk around this square here. And it probably is one of the most busy, most popular spots in all of Florence. Seems like all the tourists are here.
Yeah. Can you feel that it's a romantic city?
It does feel like a romantic city. Is someone playing live music somewhere? Yeah. carousel together? We've never done that. Let's go check the price.
Yeah, let's check the price first.
One adult, 3. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's €3 for a 2-minute ride.
Let's do it.
Wanna do
We're
it?
here.
It's either this or gelato, but we already had gelato the last couple of days, right?
We can do both.
Are we gonna do both? I mean, it's the price of a gelato. Where should we go? You want these two?
Yeah. It's like we're going on a date. I haven't done this since I was very small.
But
5 or 6.
Not even like a fancy one like this, right?
No, it was at a temple in Thailand. So romantic.
I think it's not romantic just because it's a carousel. It's because of the live music being performed over here.
Yeah.
Oh! Yay! Yeah.
Ticket. I'm giving you a hand.
I didn't see him there. I thought you were being
No matter how far, no matter wherever you are, I'm with you. Deep in your heart, my love, I'll stay. When I'm away, no matter how far.
Hey, is that David?
It's fake David.
Oh, really? It's not the real David?
The original statue of David was here, but then because of like the wind, the weather, like it was tearing apart, they moved it like indoors into some sort of museum, but they made a replica of him.
I never like understand why it's like a masterpiece of art. Why is it so important?
I think it was because during the Renaissance times, they were trying to really make things more lifelike, more human. So for Michelangelo to take a piece of marble and carve this beautiful human with all the detail of his abs, that sexy part where, on the side of his abs, everything, his hair, I think it was a big deal. But he's not even the most fit man around here. Like, look at that guy.
Yeah, those two guys are pretty
Yeah, and it's not just naked men around here. There's also naked women statues behind them. But yeah, there's a lot of nakedness in this square. So this is another square, which was only a couple minutes walk from where we were earlier. I think it's called the Piazza della Signoria. Probably saying that wrong, but it's also a very famous area. And you can go into this beautiful building here and walk all the way to the top. I think that's the theme in Florence, is you can always walk to the top and see the view of the city. We're here at another famous spot. You just keep walking and they just pop up. Like they're all kind of within the same area. I think Florence is not that big. Like this bridge here, I think it's called the Vecchio Bridge. What is famous about it is there's actually jewelry shops built onto the side of the bridge, as you can see over here.
Yeah, gold shops, goldsmith.
I think we need a little energy boost. We've been walking quite a bit today and we only had that sandwich. It's time for a pocket coffee. This is our new find here in Italy.
It's so delicious.
It's actually Ferrero, the company that makes the Ferrero Rocher, but we've never seen this anywhere else. And it's basically a chocolate with a liquid shot of espresso inside. It's fun to eat and it really gives us an energy boost instead of stopping at a bar for coffee.
But be careful though, because last time I almost make a big mess on my pants. I was wearing white too. There's a liquid center inside.
You have to pop the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, you don't want to bite it.
Yeah, you wanted to bite half to see the inside, and that was not very
Yeah.
smart.
I usually don't like chocolate, but this is special.
Yeah, it's so
You
good.
can taste a shot of espresso.
Hits
up
you
into
right
your
in the
brain.
head.
Oh. Just a quick snack break. What did you get?
I saw this at the bakery. I think it was spinach and ricotta torta. Only €3.50.
Very good.
Very yummy.
And I got a prosciutto sandwich. I started already. Quite yummy.
This one also only €6.
Simple, just bread and prosciutto, just like how I like it. No sauce, no nothing.
So there is like affordable food options, especially if you don't need to sit down, have a glass of wine. Like, I think if you sit down, it would probably be closer to like 15, 20 euros, which is not bad. It's usually a nice environment, but we like to eat like this.
Yeah, and you can choose this epic view. Good, right?
But you see, this bread is different from what we had earlier today. This is a Tuscan flatbread. You can see how flat it is, so they make their sandwiches. There's a special name for this type of sandwich made with the flatbread, different from the bun we had earlier today.
And not as greasy too.
Surprisingly quiet in this garden.
That's because you have to pay 10 euros to get in here. But it's worth it.
Everyone else went to the free viewpoint,
Yeah.
didn't they?
That one is too busy. Wow.
This is so beautiful. Let's go take a look at the front. So we are now at the Bardini Gardens. It is beautiful. We are a bit early in the sense that usually late March to about June is when different types of flowers in this garden bloom. So we don't really see that many flowers in the garden at the moment, but some of the white ones, I think maybe they are camellia flowers. They're starting to bloom.
There's some purple ones over there and yellow ones.
But it's a very, very peaceful place. And I kind of like that. I don't mind that it's a paid place because it's nice to get away from the crowds.
Yeah.
It was quite crowded in the square today.
Might even get a glass of wine or beer here to enjoy the view.
I just love the open spaces and that people enjoy being outside, having a drink, relaxing, walking around in the gardens. Like, it's a slow life, and I never really thought Italy was going to be like this. I don't really have an image of what Italy would have been like, actually. I thought it would be kind of fast and loud and, you know, that kind of stuff because of the people in the cars, but life is...
Mission Impossible.
But life is like slow and beautiful and sweet and cultural, historic. Yeah. So nice. We had a good day in Florence.
Yeah. What did you do? Did you order cappuccino?
I broke the rules.
Oh no.
I was looking at the menu and I was like, do I want an Americano? No, I actually want a cappuccino. But it's fine. She just gave me a smile and said, okay. It comes with all these goodies though. Olives, all for you.
Almonds.
Almonds for me. And we
Potato
can share
chips.
the chips.
and I'm trying gluten-free beer for the first time.
You might like it.
Peroni.
Because you usually don't do too well with really weedy beers.
Yeah.
Well, we had rice beer in Asia, so I wonder what makes this one gluten-free.
Let me try. Oh, it's nice.
Refreshing.
Nice and cold. Very crisp.
I have an olive. I still don't like olives.
I love olives.
Really? You think I should give it another chance?
Yeah, pick one for you.
Oh, they just don't look appetizing.
Yeah, all of you. Maybe you don't like pickle things, that's why you don't like olives.
It's so salty and sour.
Yeah, wash it down with that.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it tastes good with the beer. Very good. I'll stick to my almonds. This is nice. Quite romantic.
Thank
Gelato. Nice and chilly, right? Perfect weather for a gelato. This is actually probably the most inexpensive one we've had. The small cone, big scoop, is only €2 each.
Very good.
I got the black cherry this time. I don't want to be disappointed because last time I had the best pistachio gelato, so I was like, let me try something else.
Yeah, I may as well try different flavor.
Yeah.
I'm trying new one too.
Strawberry.
And it's not as bright, so it's gonna be good.
It's a Tuscan strawberry. Wow. That's delicious.
You can never have too many gelato in Italy.
And it's always well deserved because this is to celebrate 10 kilometers of walking today.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
High up in the mountain, somewhere in Tuscany.
This is nice.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Wow.
The weather cleared up nicely. Even though it's sunny out, but it's still quite cold up here.
Yeah, it's because it's actually still end of March. Like, it's not a very popular place to be until probably April, May, June kind of time. A lot of people rent out this beautiful house, this area here for weddings and stuff. So the town we are in is a medieval town called Larciano, and just in front of us there, that is the old castle. We see
beautiful.
the smoke coming out from the chimney at nighttime. So I don't know, people live there, or there's definitely some action happening in there. Maybe it's open to tourists. We're not sure. We haven't been there yet. So we're currently living out our Italian dream in this beautiful house behind us. And this doesn't all belong to us. We only rented one of the units, and there's, I think, 3 other units that are similar to ours, which is a 1-bedroom apartment. We have a full kitchen, dining table, and also the bedroom and a washroom in there. It's very
perfect.
cozy. Yeah, it's very cozy.
Last night we were just cooking and just dancing
In the
in
kitchen.
the kitchen.
we did know the setup was going to be like this, that there's no like service here basically. It's like a self-service kind of place. So we bought a lot of yummy, delicious food from the grocery store, and then we thought we'd just make simple meals while we're here, and then drive to town in the afternoons to explore.
And it's quite affordable too.
It is. It's about
70
euros a night, which is significantly cheaper than the hotels we've been paying
in Florence or Rome.
Yeah, but obviously because of the location, it's further away, and you obviously need a car to get here. And we wanted somewhere far away from everyone and everything, because we've been in the big cities the last week. And I think this is the place.
Yeah, it's just us and
We
all
literally-
of trees.
Yeah, literally just us and this new cat that we met. Hey, that was not nice. That was not nice. Princess scratched me. Okay, no more for you. No more love for now. We're just about to head out now. Today, our plan is to go to Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is on our bucket list. And it is about a 2-hour drive from where we are now. Note's just gonna pick me up with the car, and we'll also show you guys the cute car that we have rented for this week in Tuscany. How cute is this? This is our cute little, well, it's not so little, our Fiat 600.
Isn't she cute?
Very cute.
Although this is not our original plan, we wanted to rent a smaller one, the Fiat 500, which is half the size of this. But they don't have it. They ran out.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but it was also fortunate, because the lady said that this one is very new, the Fiat 600, and we're the
2025.
and we're the second customers to ever drive it.
It only has like 3,000 kilometers on the mileage. But
And it is automatic, so it was much easier for you. But you were prepared to drive manual.
But after driving here, I was like, oh, maybe it's not bad getting this bigger car, because coming up it was quite steep. It would have been challenging driving the manual transmission up here. So yeah, it turned out perfectly.
So earlier I mentioned that it will take us about 2 hours to get to Pisa, but Note just told me that it is only an hour to get there, so we'll even have more time to explore the city. And if you were also planning to rent a car when you are in Tuscany, what our experience was, it was actually cheaper for me to book it through like a third-party platform like trip.com. The reviews don't look that good. We rented it from Avis on trip.com, but the price was really good. So how much was this again?
35 euros.
Yeah, 35 euros. But when I checked one of the smaller shops that I found on Google Map in Florence, they were all like starting at like 80 euros or something like that. And you have to put in like a bigger deposit, but they had better reviews. So yeah, you can shop around for sure, but we're just sharing like our experience.
But we didn't have any problem. It was quite smooth.
Yeah, like the
even though the
service
review was not that good.
The car is in great condition, and yeah, everything just kind of worked out for us using this. So as always, I will link the car rental details, our accommodation details, and all of that stuff in our video description box for you.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost.
There's something about walking down these smaller streets in these smaller cities that feels so romantic. So we were able to find some free street parking back behind the university, and just walking around this area, you can see a lot of students. I think the university is probably like the center, the core of Pisa here. We are a bit hungry, so before we go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, we are going to get ourselves some pizza. Yeah, this one, Pizzeria Il Borgo 21.
Wow, this place has great review, babe.
Is it?
4.7, 1,200 reviews.
I'm excited.
Seafood spaghetti.
Thank you. That is humongous. I'm so glad we didn't order any like appetizers. There's so much food. So there's like prawns, mussels, clams, squid,
Fully
everything.
loaded.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wow, looks so good.
Drafties.
Bon appetit.
Wow, thank you.
Grazie. Ooh, we are being brave. We're trying another pizza. We usually just get like Parma ham, rocket, Parmesan cheese, but this is, what's it? Pizza Genovese. So they said there is like prosciutto, tomatoes, buffalo mozzarella, pesto. Look at this.
Oh wow, the crust.
Can't wait.
Oh, they didn't cut it. Delicious. This is new.
This is a
Usually
lot
they
of,
cut the pizza here.
it's a lot of garlic.
Maybe this is how Italian eat the pizza.
Are you making a mess? Why are you making a mess?
Wow.
Maybe they eat it with a fork and a knife
Maybe.
because that looks real messy.
Holy moly. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth.
Really?
The dough is perfectly done. Chewy, with lots of resistance when you bite it. Holy moly!
Kind of hitting it from the back.
Mm-hmm.
You can see people all the way at the top. I think you have to buy the tickets ahead of time. It's like 20 euros or something to walk up to
Oh,
the
that's
top.
quite a bit.
But I thought it would be even taller. So it's not actually that tall.
No, I'm happy just seeing it from here. This has always been one of my bucket list items to check off. Heard about it since I was little, and we are finally here, standing in front of it.
I heard about this because my mom, when she was in her early 20s, she came to Italy and she said she came to Pisa. And she walked all the way to the top. And it's one of her fondest memories of Italy and of her 20s. So I'm so glad to actually be here and see it for myself. My mom was at the top of that before. It's actually quite an interesting story, like why it's tilted. They were building this, I think, back in the 12th century, and as they got to the third floor, the third level, suddenly it was starting to tilt because they didn't realize that the soil underneath the tower is very soft. One thing that they were trying to balance it out is by like removing soil from the higher side and then letting gravity fall on the other sides to make it more sturdy at the bottom. Oh, there was also one more interesting thing is that they stopped ringing the bell at the top because the bell, the vibration, was making it worse for the tilt. So the bell hasn't been rung for years. Move the other way. Your top hand has to be longer towards it. A bit more. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. You got it. Good upper body strength. Totally worth it.
You think they built it like this because the river floods?
Probably. They even put sandbags all along. That would be crazy though. It's pretty high.
It's pretty high.
There was a major flood around here a couple weeks ago.
We just missed it. People were telling us Florence was flooding, around here was flooding, but we didn't see any of it. We only got a little bit of rain and mostly just sunny days.
Yeah.
We've had our fair share of gelato since we've been in Italy, so today I wanted to try something different. This place is selling donuts.
Donuts?
You know what? He didn't give me one of the display ones. He actually grabbed a hot one and filled it with the curd. You can touch it.
Ooh.
And it was €2.50 for this. Look.
Wow. That looks delicious.
Oh, and this is from the cat earlier. It wasn't so nice.
Yeah?
Wow, I've never had a donut like this before. The outside is very, very crispy. The inside is soft and warm with the lemon curd. This is the best donut.
What do you think about Pisa?
I really like it. I mean, we came from big busy cities like Rome and Florence. So coming here, it feels slower. There's more space, there's more room. People living real life.
Feels like a real livable city, isn't it?
Yeah, especially because it seems like there's a lot of students. A lot of people on bicycles as well. Like it's just very different vibe from the other cities we've been to. What is this?
Good morning from Lucca. This is our ride for the day.
This is so cute. So basically, it's just a normal bicycle, two bicycles in one.
Yeah, attached, so we can sit together. But they have a few options you can choose from. This one is 14 euros per hour. But they also have electric version. They have normal bike. They have tandem bikes. Even electric scooters you can rent.
This one's good though. This
yeah,
one would be a good
explore town like
exercise for us.
Okay, hop on. You're gonna need to work a little hard today because we have to go up the hill.
Yeah.
We're gonna ride along this ancient wall.
So Lucca is a old walled city here in Tuscany. It's actually pretty close to where we were yesterday, which is Pisa. And yeah, we're gonna, oh, I can hear like cars behind me. This is actually kind of stressful. We're not going very fast.
It's okay, it's okay. We'll let them pass.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to bike up around the walled city. So it's pretty cool because you get to see like what the inside of the city looks like. We're just gonna make it up this hill. This is actually kind of hard.
This is good. It will keep us warm because it's a very cold day today.
Should we have paid an extra
For electric?
€8 for electric? We made it. So we have a map here. We started from over here, the Mercatino rental bike shop. He said that we can basically go
Around the wall.
around the wall, which is 4 kilometers, and takes about 35 minutes.
That's not bad at all. Maybe we'll do that around the wall, and then we'll cut through the middle to see the old town.
Yeah, it's also known as like a city of 100 churches. So there's lots of old churches that we can visit.
Cool.
All we did was that hill. This is so pretty.
Should we stop here and have a look at the wall?
Yes. So everything in here is like the historic city, and everything out here is new. So cool. So this is the Piazza del Anfiteatro, I believe that's what it's called. It is this oval shape here, and it used to be a Roman amphitheater. So I think what that means is they had like events and stuff, and the sound travels in here. So now it's more like a small cafe, restaurant. There's some boutique shops around here too, but it's a place to gather in the evenings to have a drink before dinner.
They're all selling the same thing though.
Yeah, spritz and bruschetta, €6. I guess that's a thing. That's what they have, like a drink and a snack before dinner.
Is that where we're going up to?
It is. Before I mentioned to you that there's a tower I want to go and climb up, and you're like, do we have to go up the tower? Is it going to be worth it? It's cute, right?
Yeah, and there's a giant tree on the top.
Yeah, there's an oak tree at the top. And plus, we haven't been up to any viewpoints yet in our trip.
On this trip in Italy.
So I think this is a cute one to go check out. Got the ticket. It's €8 each. And we go up this way. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. Torre Guinigi. Yeah. We're almost there. Final stretch. I can see it up there. I'm out of breath, but it's actually not that bad. It's about a 15-minute walk up if you don't stop. Oh, this part gets tight though.
Last flight of stairs.
Oh, there's one more.
Last one.
Okay, I can do it.
Mamma mia! Woo!
It's like a secret garden up here.
Oh, and the sun is setting. Fantastic view. Wow. And you can see the sun is setting behind that mountain. This is incredible.
It feels like a secret garden up here. Everyone's reaction when they get up here is, wow. And we're not even that high, but it feels so special to see all of these like terracotta roofs down here and see the wall surrounding this whole city. It's really, really neat.
I'm loving all these small cities that we're visiting on this trip so far.
I'm really glad we decided to rent a car and do this Tuscany road trip. This is definitely a highlight of our trip to Italy. But it's not even like over. This is just the first couple
We still have
cities.
more, yeah.
We have so many more cities to see in the next week.
Before we leave this beautiful place, I wanted to try the fresh olives. I've never seen one.
Wow.
Is this one here?
It's actually so nice down here.
Yeah.
We haven't walked down here because it was a bit cold the other mornings.
Oh, there are some here, babe. The fresh ones. They look like grapes. Like tiny grapes.
They're black olives.
Yeah, these are black olives.
Or do they turn color when they're ripe, or is this it?
This is pretty cool. Yeah, let's try it together.
Okay. I don't even like normal olives.
You might like the fresh one.
Okay.
Never seen these before.
Wonder,
Not fresh ones.
Yeah, I wonder what olives are these. Kalamata olives.
Cheers.
It's so bitter.
It's not, you cannot eat it fresh.
But it's ripe. Like it's
Yeah,
juicy.
it is ripe.
Mm.
Oh, they taste so much different from the olive we
But
used to eat.
the aftertaste is kind of like oily. Like olive oily. But it's so bitter.
Okay.
Now we
Now
know.
we know.
My house.
You have been great.
You've been so great.
I could stay here another week.
We
Easily.
need to get some friends and family up here and stay together.
Like rent the whole house.
Yeah, we just asked the owner. She said there's actually a couple 6-bedroom units.
Does it rent 10 bedrooms? One?
Yeah, 10, not 10 bedrooms. I think it's like for
beds.
10 people. Like for 10 people or 6 people, for 3 people. Like there's quite a few options. Got to make more friends and bring them here.
Bye bye, gracias.
Bye bye, grazie.
Thank you. You got everything, right?
Got everything.
Got
Be
your
tough-
passport?
Tough to come back up to get stuff.
Got your binky?
On my binky. Now to the next stop. We're sad to be leaving this place, but we have another amazing Airbnb that we're staying in another city in Tuscany. So it'll be about a 2-hour drive from here towards the province of Siena. So we're going to the village called San Quirico d'Orcia. Can you say it?
San Quirico d'Orcia.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing. Be to me a mother, both hands on the wheel. Show me faded color, fields of
Another bucket list item checked off our list. Dragging our luggage on the cobblestones here in the middle of nowhere in Italy.
We definitely look like tourists right now. There must have been like an easier street where we could have come through, but we took the hard one.
No, this is iconic, babe.
Yeah? This is a must do in Italy.
Yeah.
We're 1 minute away, 60 meters. Careful, it's slippery. We're just down here.
Yay, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
There's a bit more of a surprise for you. We're on the 3rd floor,
Oh God.
and I doubt there's an elevator. Okay, we made it to the top floor.
Why is there no light? Why is it so dark?
I don't know. Is this a light?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh. That's better. This is our unit, La Violetta.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Little kitchen island here.
Yeah.
It's like a studio,
So we
but
have
a cozy one.
little living room in the middle. Bedroom here. Very nice though. Very comfortable. And washroom here with shower. Perfect. Actually, this place, we booked it because it's in this cute little town, little city here, but also because we saw over here the
view?
The view from here. Let's see.
Wow. It's raining now, but that's okay. We have a few nights here. So we just stay in tonight and cook.
Yeah,
And
we're
just relax.
gonna make some pasta. We're gonna make some steak here. Wow, this is amazing to see this view, which is iconic Tuscany. That's the Val d'Orcia.
So what's Chef Flora preparing for dinner tonight?
We are going to have some steak. We each got one. These are humongous.
Ribeye steak?
Yeah,
They're not
ribeye
bad
steak.
actually. Look at the
The
size
price
of it.
you mean, right?
This one is $7.89, and that one is even bigger. That's close to 10 euros.
We'll also make some mushroom pasta with this fresh pasta, mushrooms, of course some pancetta.
We tried this gluten-free last time and we loved it. Cheers!
Cheers. So refreshing.
This is the
Wow.
best.
We were craving steak,
Yeah.
but it's so expensive to eat steak outside. Let's hope this is good.
Wow.
It's medium rare.
So delicious. Best meal so far here in Italy.
No way.
Yeah. I love your cooking. You make the best food.
I like this town a lot.
It's beautiful and it's peaceful.
So we are still in San Quirico d'Orcia, which is a very small town. We walked all around it yesterday, and basically inside the historic center there's the street full of little cafes and restaurants, and then a couple churches and piazza. Basically all these small towns we've been going through, Italy and Tuscany, are kind of similar.
Yeah, similar layout.
Yeah,
There's a tower, there's a bell tower,
yeah.
there's a square.
But they all have their kind of uniqueness to it. And this one I feel like is maybe not as popular. So you see only small groups coming here and some solo travelers, and it's quite nice and peaceful. Yeah.
It's so early, it's still the morning, and they're drinking wine already.
No, this is not the morning. They just, this is Sunday and they just finished church. And now though it's around 12:30, they're enjoying their Aperol Spritz with
for them.
with
Good
their
for them.
lunch.
What a
Enjoying the sweet life, right?
Yeah,
in
what a
Italy.
difference it makes when the sun comes out though. Oh, we're gonna start our day here at this Italian garden.
Wow. I read the sign outside the garden saying that this garden is an example of late Renaissance garden. How it's symmetrical down the middle. It's almost like a community garden because it's not attached to someone's home. It's just the garden for this area, this town.
It's like a maze.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Too bad you can't walk through it anymore. They blocked it.
What a dream. Driving in Tuscany.
So the main reason why we wanted to come to this part of Tuscany is because when I was looking up, what Tuscany looks like, I keep seeing Val d'Orcia, which is this area also known as kind of like a UNESCO heritage site, and the drive here is basically the iconic view of Tuscany.
It was beautiful.
So 5 minutes outside of the town where we're staying at, we have stopped here to hike up this path to see the cypress trees. How's that for a view, huh?
It's like the screensaver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Microsoft screensaver.
Yeah, look at this side. Look at that. Crazy. And some part of the valleys with the sunlight on it and the shadow, it's just beautiful.
We were actually trying to find the path where there's like two sides are full of the cypress trees going straight through, but I think those go to like a private property.
Yeah.
So that's actually someone's driveway.
Yeah, you can see one there.
Yeah.
There's a mansion up in the hill there with all the trees on the side.
No, that's
So grand.
That's grand, yeah. Maybe grand and rich.
Yeah. I can smell the sulfur already.
Yeah, it smells like boiled eggs.
Yeah.
So we drove another 30 minutes from where we are earlier to this small town called Bagni San Filippo, and it's where the thermal baths are, because under this region there's actually volcanic activity. Like the volcano is now extinct, but there's still like geothermal activity happening underground. So there's a couple thermal baths here, so we thought we should come try it. But
It's a bit chilly out right now. It's 18 degrees.
I might regret it. Yeah, because it's so cold.
I hope it's warm enough to be comfortable in it. But we'll see.
It seems busy actually. The cars are all lined up here. Hopefully it's not too packed. We'll see.
Look to your left, babe. It's beautiful.
Oh, there's kind of a little bit of a layer going on.
And it's not that busy.
Be careful when you walk down here. It's slippery. This feels wild. It's a wild thermal bath. Wow, this is
Why is it white?
limestone, I think. Or maybe calcium carbonate? I'm not sure. There's lots of minerals in it.
Be careful.
Basically, like, if it's white, then you can step on it and it's not slippery.
Yeah.
But everything else is slippery. Wow. This looks wild.
Oh wow, that's so nice.
I think no one's here because we're soaking in
Everyone else is water.
their water. Look at all the feet up there. Wow, I was not expecting this. Literally. Natural hot spring. So if you're looking specifically for this thermal bath that we are in, it is actually called the Fosso Bianco, which means the white whale.
Looks like a white whale, all right. This whole mountain is white, and one behind us too.
And I think it's a popular spot for like people to trek around as well. And you see a lot of locals just enjoying a picnic, chilling out with their friends and family here. It's a very, very lovely local spot.
And the best part is, it's free.
But if you wanted like a nicer facility, a paid facility, there are some fancy hotels with thermal spas in this area. But
why would you want to do that, right?
But this is free and amazing.
Oh, slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see.
How beautiful is this?
It's a church in the middle of nowhere. It's small, but it's somehow grand because of the location.
It is so small. It's not even like a church, it's just a tiny chapel. Can you hear the echo of my voice? Wow. 2, 4, 6. There's only 6 pews in here. So this small, unassuming little chapel here is actually one of the most photographed places in Tuscany. So the chapel is called Chapel Vitelletta, and it's dedicated to Mary, the Mother of God. So lots of people try to host intimate weddings here because it's so small and in such a romantic setting. That must be so nice.
It's such a dream location.
But we wanted to see this, and then next door, there's actually a little kind of restaurant area. So
With
we
a
can,
terrace.
yeah, we can go grab a drink next door. Perfect way to end our trip in Tuscany.
Wow, mine's really good.
Yeah, these are both Tuscan wines. So probably they're from this region. Yours actually is called Vitelletta, same name as the chapel. Is that cool?
And what is this again?
They just said a torta, like a tart. I'm not sure what jam it is. Maybe
Apple.
Is it apple? Peach.
Is it buonissimo?
Buonissimo. This is the best. So from our 1 week in Tuscany, do you have any tips you want to share with our subscribers who are also planning their trip to Tuscany?
Rent a car and drive outside big cities through the small villages and stay in small towns like we did.
Go slow and enjoy like all the experiences in all the different places. Enjoy the drives. I feel like a lot of the driving we were just like, wow, wow. So yeah, travel slow. Don't try to pack too many things into your itinerary.
Book a place with a kitchen so you can go get groceries and cook your own meal at home.
Yeah.
Like experience that Italian living. Like once in a while you can treat yourself like a full Italian meal.
So yeah, enjoy your time in Tuscany. We actually decided to come in March, so it is like a shoulder season. So that may be another good tip is like don't come in the summer when everything's gonna be packed.
Yeah.
Come a little bit like a shoulder season, like March and April, for example. It's a little bit colder, but it's not crowded. Almost everywhere we've been, it's not crowded.
And book everything in advance. Your Airbnb, your car rental, you'll get a better price that way.
Your train tickets, everything.
Yeah. Wow, Bologna is vibing.
It is. It's a beautiful day, and we're right in the heart of Bologna today. We are preparing ourselves for an epic day of eating because Bologna is also known as Italy's food capital. There's a lot of amazing and famous dishes that came from the city and the surrounding areas of Bologna. So to prepare ourselves for all that eating, we're going to start with a cafe and a macchiato first. And also just people watch because the city, like the core of the city is very, very beautiful.
Yeah. Gracias.
Macchiato.
Grazie.
Questo per dopo. Ecco qua. E
Grazie. Who are we, right? Drinking like strong coffee like this. We are changed
Yeah.
in Italy.
And look, I'm adding sugar without feeling guilty. I learned from our last experience. The guy said you can do whatever you want to your coffee as long as you enjoy it.
I noticed that they gave us this, but I think it's sparkling water.
Yeah.
It's not normal water.
Remember the guy said to drink this first
Yeah.
to clear your palate before you drink coffee?
But last
and then
time-
leave some a little bit for the end.
But last time it was just still water, but this time it's soda water or sparkling water.
Chin chin. Oh. Strong but delicious. Very strong. Woo. Yours looks so cute.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, but I just like it with a touch of milk so it's not as strong.
Yummy.
Nice and smooth.
And it's actually not bad too. €2 each.
It's not the cheapest we've seen though. We've seen it about €1.20, or some places are like €2 to €3. So it's a good average.
For on a busy street like this, it's pretty good.
It feels like a weekend, doesn't it? But it's actually just a Thursday. Yeah, I hope the places that I'm going to take you to today won't be too crowded. There's quite a few places. So literally just around the corner from where we had coffee, we already are at our first stop, and I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone here because there's two shops that I want to try that are next to each other. And they sell something that is similar but different. So they're both sort of flatbreads with like cured meats and cheese and like vegetables inside, but there's from different regions and they look a bit different. So let's get one from each place and give it a try. Okay, you gotta choose from here. This is the first one we want to try, which is called tigelle. And
Lots of options.
it's almost like a thicker, smaller flatbread.
It's like English muffin.
It does look like an English muffin, yeah.
These look so cute. I like the portion size.
Yeah, these are tiny, and these were €2 each. It's just simple. There's
Yeah.
nothing in it, no sauce. It's just the meat and the little griddle cake.
And I got prosciutto
Crudo in one, and this one is mortadella in the other one. So mortadella is famous in Bologna. It's basically what we sometimes know it as like bologna in like North America, or maybe just like the States, but it's like a meat that is made with like ground pork, and they put some fat and peppercorn in there. But the one you get in North America usually is like a mix.
a cheaper cut,
It's a
right?
cheap like mix of different meats and process, but no, this is like the famous meat from Bologna.
This is the real stuff. Cheers. Oh my god. That's freaking delicious. The bread is chewy and
Yeah,
crispy from the outside. And
that's
it's simple,
really
but
good.
it's so tasty.
So the main difference about these two flatbreads, like this one is actually cooked in a cast iron mold. That's why you can see like it has patterns on it and everything. And
Wow.
it's not oily, it's like nice and dry, chewy, which is nice.
The bologna is very delicious here.
They call it mortadella.
Mortadella.
Bologna cheapens it.
Wow. Now this one looks so much more different and much bigger too.
Yeah, this is bigger and it's thinner, and also this flatbread is cooked on like a hot pan or some sort of like griddle, so it's different. It's not cooked in a mold. And the filling I got is mortadella again, but with Parmesan Reggiano and balsamic glaze on it. So very typical of this area. Both places here have long lineups, so I think this one's gonna be really good too. So different. I can't say I like which one more. This one has a very satisfying like crunch when you eat it, and it's like crispy and soft, and it has a lot more filling. But then the other one has a perfect balance of bread and filling. I don't know. This is really good too though.
It's not fair to compare. Both are delicious. They're very different. Wow. Every alleyways, every corners of this city, it's so beautiful. It's
It
crazy
almost
beautiful.
feels a bit like condensed in the center here, right?
Lots of people,
Lots of shops,
yeah,
lots of restaurants.
but it has a very lively vibe. I love it. You see the tower?
I see one of the towers.
But
think they're
you
supposed
see it's
to be-
leaning to the left a little bit?
Yeah, they are supposed to be leaning. So it's not the only, Pisa was not the only leaning tower in Italy, basically. There's other leaning towers. But there should be two. Where's the other one?
Maybe behind it. Look at the tower beside it. It's leaning even more.
Yeah, I think that one looks significantly more dangerous. Like it's going to hit the other one. So I thought the two towers would be equal. I didn't know that they were like one tall one and one shorter one. One is 97 meters and one is only 48 meters. So they were built back in the 12th, 13th century, and back in the medieval days, if you build towers in the city, it's a symbol of like wealth and power. So then that's why these ones are are still standing here.
I thought they're building it to look out for the enemies.
I think it was also like a defense thing, but it's like if you don't have money, you don't have power, you wouldn't be able to build a tower. Hey, that rhymes. And they are the iconic symbol of Bologna because when we checked in to our homestay here in Bologna, they actually gave us a little keychain of the towers and said, "Welcome to Bologna." So that's pretty cool to see it.
We made it in time.
We did.
They're almost closed.
Yeah, so this place is called ragu. And ragu is basically like the slow cooked Italian meat sauce. So that is the perfect base for a lasagna. So hopefully that is going to be really good. This was €9.
And when you are in Bologna, lasagna is one of the dishes that you need to try.
Because lasagna, bolognese. Bolognese is basically already in the name of the dish.
We got it. It's so hot. Let's see what it looks like.
Be careful not to stain it on your pants, your linen pants.
Ready? Oh, it's green.
Oh, that's beautiful. I think green is like the dough has spinach, maybe? Spinach dough.
And this is pork or beef?
Inside on the wall, there was something about beef and pork, making it more of a traditional filling, I think.
Let's get a healthy bite here. Wow. Oh.
What?
What?
You burn your mouth?
Oh, delicious. It looks heavy, but it's quite light.
Oh, I'm glad you like it because I don't think I could finish the whole thing by myself.
It's very good. It's very light, surprisingly. But the taste is quite mild. If it was me at home, I would have put some salt and chili flakes on it.
No. I think the dog wants some lasagna.
Wow, that building is so epic.
It's so beautiful here.
And look at this fountain.
Yeah, this one is Neptune's fountain. So he is the god of the sea, and all these sea creatures and mermaids are like...
The water is coming out of their nipples.
Interesting. And the water's coming out of the fish mouth or the sea creature's mouth. I guess this is like the heart of Bologna with the fountain back there, and in front of us, this is a ginormous church, I think.
Different shape. We haven't seen this shape
Yeah.
of the church before.
There's also a lot of other historic buildings here, and lots of people just hanging out in the square.
Laying on the ground, sunbathing.
Yeah. It's like it's summer or something, and that's what it feels like here.
People here are so free. It's awesome.
It's like we're at the beach. This is nice. This is one of the warmest days
In Italy so far.
Yeah. How romantic.
Oh, this is quite nice. Now I know why they're all doing this.
You think our camera's still there?
Yeah.
You wanna go do something fun? You
You
wanna
did go on this
take
train?
this train?
It's cute.
This train actually takes us all the way up to this, I don't know, I think it might be a church up at the top. We can see it from the place we're staying. It's like all the way in the mountains. I just have to find out how much it is and when they're leaving.
It's called San Luca Express. Is it affordable?
Yeah, it is 13 euro for I think it's a round trip ticket.
This is your seat. This is your ticket for
Okay,
two.
perfect.
You can
Thank
go
you.
on board. Thank you, sir.
We got the ticket?
Yeah,
Where should we sit?
I'm
There are
not
two
sure.
seats back here?
We have two of us.
Yeah, 4 people can fit
Okay.
here.
Feel like kids. You know, I see this train all the time in the mall in Thailand.
Yeah, but instead of going around the mall, this one actually takes us up the hill.
Yeah.
But we were a bit stupid here because there was a little counter where 2 people were selling tickets. We should have bought our tickets early, so then we didn't have to buy them last minute and get last minute seats on the train.
But we're lucky. There's the last 2 spots left for us. They also gave us headphones, so we can listen to the
audio guide. Maybe it'll tell us about Bologna and what we see on the way. So we'll plug it in. And channel 2 is for
English.
English.
That was such a lovely ride. I fell asleep.
With the breeze
Yeah.
blowing in your face.
Yeah. And I didn't realize how far we are from the city. And we're pretty high up too.
So where we are now is the sanctuary of the Madonna of San Luca. And I don't know what the historic significance of this place is, but on the audio guide they mentioned something about a group of holy women who live their life in solitude together used to live here. And this is also a very popular pilgrimage site for people who live in Bologna to walk up to the sanctuary here. So basically walking up and down through the bad weather, through the snow, through the rain, through the sun, the people came together to build a portico, which is arches, like a covered walkway leading all the way from the bottom of Bologna, where the city is, all the way up to here.
That's crazy.
It's like the Guinness World Record longest covered walkway in the world, like 666 arches, 3.8 kilometers. And we saw the beginning of it as we were kind of leaving the city. And it should have ended somewhere up here. But because we took the train, so I guess we took another path to come up.
It would have taken an hour to walk through the arches.
For sure. But wow, this is very, very beautiful.
Oh, this is the start of the art.
This is pretty neat. So basically, we're at just where the basilica, the church is. And from here, it's already covered. But basically, keep walking under the walkway and you're gonna get back into the city.
That's insane. Now the question is, should we walk back and enjoy the arches, or should we hop on the train?
Are you hungry yet?
I'm not hungry, but I think if we walk down, it will work up our appetite and we'll be hungry.
True. Should we walk down?
Yeah, may as well fit in our exercise for the day.
Yeah.
1 hour, right?
Then we'll get really hungry. I actually read that each of the arches were donations by the people. So you can still see the names of different like merchants or families that contributed to building this walkway.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 people. 10 people ahead of us.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, usually
considering-
lines are pretty fast in Italy.
Yeah, and this place always has a lineup. So we're at Sogliarina, which is a pasta place. It's quite famous in Bologna. Locals love it because it's affordable, food is good, service is nice. But it was recommended by the guy from the tigelle,
Yeah.
the tigelle, the sandwich that we first ate today. He was like, you guys should go there. So we're here. I think for sure we have to try the tagliatelle ragu, which is like a bolognese sauce with the egg pasta. But they're also famous for tortellini and different types. They have specials that are different every day.
Nice.
So you can
Nice.
try something from the specials menu too.
Finally,
Yay!
about 30 minutes.
Yeah. But I'm excited. It smells really good in here.
Look at this, they even use fresh pasta as a decoration.
That's cute. So she just sat us down. She didn't explain what we're supposed to do. Oh, okay. On the placemat here, it says we have to scan the QR code, look at the menu, and then we write down what we want on this paper and just give it to her. So everything that is made here, all the pasta, all the desserts, everything is made by hand and produced by them. Like they wrap every single tortellini by themselves since 1963. Is that exciting?
Yeah, and I know what I want already.
What do you want?
Tortellini in broth.
Oh, the famous must-try dish in Bologna.
Oh, thank you.
Grazie.
Wow. Look at the size of your plate.
Wow. That's yours. Oh, very cute. There's quite a lot in there.
Yeah. Comes with a pickle and a bun.
What is this? Pickles?
Yeah, I think so. Not sure.
Interesting.
But look at this. It looks quite boring, right? It's just like plain broth, no vegetables, no nothing, and just tortellini.
Yeah, and inside should be meat, I guess. But people do come here for this, so let's see if it's good. Wait, really?
Holy cow.
Like the tortellini or the broth?
Both. I never had it like this in clear broth. The broth is extremely hot and very comforting. And the stuffing inside, I think, is beef.
It's beef.
Yeah. It's very tasty.
Now I want to try it.
Wow.
Here, I need to try it.
You have to take it all one bite.
It's a lot. Come on, give me more broth. Give me more broth. I drank the broth. Okay. There's cheese in it.
Do you think so?
There's like a saltiness
Yeah.
to it. That is very nice. And the broth is really nice too.
Try two at a time. This wine is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I agree. This is the must try as well. And you know how we always eat spaghetti bolognese in Canada? But the real one is not spaghetti. They never serve it with spaghetti. It's always tagliatelle. And the bolognese sauce is a bit more chunky.
Is it as good as mine?
This is really good. This is one of the best bolognese for sure.
But not as good as mine.
I think you will like yours more than this. But it's actually really, really good. I like this one. I like yours too. Welcome to Parma. Let's go eat some cheese.
We're having cheese and ham for breakfast.
We hopped on a train from Bologna to come to Parma. It took about an hour, easy ride. And we are here for our Parmigiano Reggiano cheese tour. And at the end, we'll eat some cheese and some Parma ham.
Where else to eat it other than in
Parma.
The floor is wet, so be careful when you walk. Wow, look at that.
Wow. It's so interesting to see that after they basically just cook milk and add rennet, which is enzymes from the stomach of a cow, it coagulates into cheese. And then when they use this cloth to collect the cheese, it is basically 20% of the whole pot. 80% of it is actually waste, like whey, which goes back to feeding the pigs, which are the prosciutto de Parma that we eat.
Goes full circle.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. Now there's each vat produces the 2 blocks of cheese, so they have to let them hang, and then they have to put them in these wheels, turn them a couple times a day, and then tomorrow, when the moisture is less, then they can put it into the room. So I think we get to go see the room now.
Yeah, lots of work.
So much work, and it's heavy work.
Now, we go inside into the special.
Ta-da!
Wow.
This is a highlight. It's like we're in heaven.
Wow, it smells very different in here than the salting room.
Smells delicious in here. Holy cow. Isn't this amazing?
Surrounded by our favorite cheese. Look at the young ones, the light color ones, and the old ones, darker colors.
And they ranges from 600 euros to over 1,000 per wheel.
Yeah. And basically the minimum aging is 12 months. So these ones probably are still 12 months. And then there's also 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. That's what we saw at the shop earlier. We get to try all of them. So exciting. We're finally at the best part of the tour. Actually, all of it was really interesting. I really enjoyed it.
We learned so much, yeah.
We learned so much. It's hard to convey what we learned. I think you have to come here, experience it, go through the different process, and learn why each process is so important to the final product.
It's like art.
Yeah, what they're making today, making the fresh cheese, only takes them 3 hours to make the 18 wheels today. But they don't know the result until at least 12 months. And some of them, they don't taste it until it's 4 years. So I think it's so interesting the amount of precision, artistry that goes into making cheese. So we should taste this.
And today we get to taste 3 kinds.
Yeah, this one is 12 months
The
old.
youngest. You can see the color, and it's more water in there, more moist.
This one is 24 months, and this one already you can see that it's kind of more like flaky looking. This is what you would top pasta with. And then this one, I don't think I've ever had
36
months. So this one apparently is supposed to be more like nutty tasting.
She told us to close our eyes when we eat them.
And see what we can taste. And I thought that what she gave us here was honey, but actually she said it's balsamic vinegar and pear.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's vinegary. So once we taste this, she said we also put some balsamic on top to eat it, because that's another way of eating Parmesan cheese, which I never knew was a thing. I think I like between 12 months and the 24 months.
That's good because that's a cheaper one.
Do you like the drier texture?
Yeah, I do. I like the stronger one.
Oh. You're gonna buy the expensive cheese, and I buy the cheap cheese.
Oh, the 12-month one is nice too. Hello from beautiful Venice.
Wow. It's buongiorno today for sure.
What a beautiful day.
We finally made it to Venice, which is actually our last stop of this Italy trip, which is a bit sad, but it's also really happy because we've been wanting to come here for a long time. And we've been to many fake Venices.
Venice look-alike. In Macau, in Vegas.
We haven't been to the one in Philippines.
In Vietnam.
We went to the one in Vietnam. So we've seen many like fake Venice replicas around the world, but we're finally here to see the real thing.
And it looked so amazing. Wow.
This is crazy.
It feels so much busier than 5 minutes ago all of a sudden.
I think everyone is here to like check into their hotels. We're actually not staying in like the main part of Venice. We're staying like one train stop away, which is like the Venezia Mestra station. So it only took about 10 minutes by train to get here, but the price was much cheaper. Like we're paying 86 euros a night, but a hotel in this main part of town is probably
150, 200, 300,
400 euros. But yeah, it was really convenient. So this part is really busy, especially because it's basically the entrance and exit of the train station. So as we roam around a bit more, maybe we'll find less people.
Yeah. Let's go on this side.
Wow, look at the view.
This is the image I've seen so many times on TV, in posters. Mission Impossible. We're finally here. It's crazy.
This is the Grand Canal though. So it's like probably the widest canal, the deepest canal. That's why I think a lot of the boats can pass through here, but then you know how like there's so many tiny canals all through like the kind of like mini streets. Those ones are like much more shallow. So when we were telling my parents that we were coming to Venice, my dad actually reminded us to check if we need to pay the Venice access fee to come into Venice. So I think that is something relatively new. So when I looked online, they post a calendar every year for which days require you to pay an access fee. So luckily, this week that we're here, we don't need to pay the fee.
Oh, good.
So if you're coming to Venice, make sure to go online to check the calendar. And if you are going to be here during the dates that you need to pay the fee, you can pay it online. So it's like 5 euros per person. But if you don't pay it ahead of time, then I think it is 10 euros. So make sure to check before you come to Venice.
Chin chin. Oh, good.
Very nice.
Very good coffee.
We've been enjoying like super slow mornings since we've been in Italy. Just enjoying our coffee in the morning, enjoying, long walks.
Lots of walking.
Yeah.
That's
lots of
good though,
walking.
because we rarely have a chance to hit the gym.
Yeah, but we've been walking like 10,000 steps each day, like easily. Are you trying to be romantic in one of the most romantic cities in the world?
Yes.
But it's interesting how it was built though, because I was like reading up on the history of Venice, and in the 5th and 6th century, people basically were fleeing, the Romans were fleeing to this area of Italy because there was the fall of the Western Roman Empire. So they were trying to find a place to survive. So in the beginning, they were living on boats around this kind of marshy land, and eventually so many more people were trying to come here, like the refugees basically, and they decided that, okay, we need to build more space. So they decided to stick these water-resistant wood. And how did they know they would be water-resistant? But they were saying stick this wood into this marshland and
Is
create
it
platforms.
some of those woods that are still there?
Probably
You see
not.
3 of them right
Like really deep underneath, a couple meters down there is like wood that is pushed into the mud and solidified over time, and then they built stone on top and platforms, and then
Eventually this whole city.
houses now and buildings on top of it. It's all supported by that basically. Some people call it a hidden forest underneath that is supporting this whole city. So I think that's quite beautiful and romantic way of putting it. It is kind of sinking though, but it's like a couple millimeters every year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I think over the next 100 years, that's going to put Venice into
Like a risky situation.
yeah.
So we just go left and right. I have a destination, but I want to ask you, do you want to do the gondola? It's quite expensive.
It is, for us, especially for just 2 of us. It was like 90 euros
Yeah.
for 30 minutes. It's not a must do.
Okay, that's good, because the place I'm taking you is only going to cost us 2 euros
To go on the gondola.
to go on the gondola. But it's a short ride though. If you don't
Okay,
mind.
I think like the exciting part is just like stepping foot into one. Like I don't think I would endure 30 minutes down
Okay.
the canals. Like,
Okay,
I don't
that's
need-
good to know. 'Cause I like saving money too.
We can save money so we can go eat more food.
Yeah. Is this it?
Gondola service.
Yeah. So this place is called Traghetto Santa Sofia. Look, 2 euros per person. But we're joining other people.
Residence is cheaper, 70 cents. Is it going this way or down the little bit?
No, we just cross up there.
But is it a private ride? Are you,
Yeah, we can go up. Looks like it's just the 2 of us.
Baby,
yeah.
go.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Oh,
Come on, Yuri.
let's see.
All right.
Wait, we paid 4 euros for a private ride across the Grand Canal. That's pretty good, I think.
What a gem. What a gem. This is awesome. My only question is that, will he sing for us?
I doubt it. There's no song that's like 2 minutes short.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
I think it's more like 30 seconds.
You can only sing Happy Birthday in
Yeah.
30 seconds.
It's worth it though.
This is pretty cool.
This is beautiful.
Wow.
Yay, we made it.
Okay.
Gracias. Ciao.
Grazie.
Well, it's not a private ride for them. A lot more people on this side.
The funny thing is, actually, just like a couple minutes down where we were, there was a bridge to walk across to the side. So really, it's up to you if you want to be romantic and take this like short ride, which is actually pretty funny. Or you can just walk across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? We're in Venice, you know?
Yeah,
We're gonna
we tried
experience it once.
Now that we crossed the canal and on this street here called Strada Nova, there's significantly more shops, restaurants, cafes in this area, and of course,
Tourists.
a lot more people.
Yeah.
So we'll see what else is on this part of Venice.
I'm getting hungry, so we're looking for a nice restaurant that we can grab something to eat.
We should try the Venetian tapas.
Venetian tapas.
Yeah. Okay, I'll find a place. I'll show you.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, this is what it's called actually. Cicchetti? I think that's what it's called. It's like a little tapas.
This place actually has good reviews with 4.7 stars,
We should try it.
397 reviews.
We should try it.
Let's do it.
It looks cute. Unfortunately, that place was playing music, so we can't eat in there, but we found a cute place out here that's quiet for us to enjoy our little treats.
Right here in the sun. Even the tower in your background there.
Oh, beautiful.
So what did you end up getting?
We got the Venetian specials, which are those little bites. This one here is very famous. It's like cream cod on bread.
I asked him before and he's like, oh, it's goldfish. But
Codfish.
he wanted to say codfish.
Yeah, you were like, I'm not gonna eat that. Like your face looks so scared. He's like, goldfish. And I was like, no, codfish. That's why it's white. And then the next one is a marinated sardine with onions, and then this one is anchovies with rocket, salmon bite with squid ink, shrimp with balsamic vinegar and rocket, and octopus with tomato sauce and polenta.
Man, we're very adventurous today.
Yeah, a lot of them are actually like seafood based, but I guess it makes sense because we're close to the coast.
Yeah, but these two scared me.
This is not usually what we like to eat.
Yeah, we don't like to eat sardine, but...
Yeah, but I feel like you're here, you must try it. And there's a reason why they have simple foods like this, is because I think it was hard to preserve food back in the day. And living here, I mean, you don't have a lot of farmland or anything. So they use a lot of olive oil and vinegar and onions to preserve whatever fish, like these small fish that they find. And probably with the cod as well. They find a way to like reuse the cod the second day, like whip it up, make it yummy, put it on some bread. So yeah, we'll try these. First taste of Venetian food. Which box should we try first? This is like the cooked box. This is like the seafood box, marinated box.
Let's go easy first.
Okay.
I hope these are good because they're quite pricey.
Yeah.
20 euros for the
6 of these.
6 pieces.
But I think you like enjoy these with a glass of wine usually, but it's not quite wine time right now for us. So
this is the salmon, right?
Salmon and squid ink. And is there rice in there?
Cheese.
It's cheese? Interesting.
Good though. Chewy, salty, with salmon inside.
There's bread too. There's bread. Look.
This one is prawn.
Like a crispy prawn with balsamic vinegar and rocket.
It's not prawn. It tastes like prawn, but
But what is it?
imitation prawn.
It's not real prawn? What?
It
They
tastes like
fooled
prawn.
us.
It's very good.
It's really good. I missed a word on the menu. It actually says surimi shrimp with balsamic
And I didn't know what that was before, but it's basically, it's fish that is flavored and shaped into a shellfish, sometimes like shrimp or lobster. Basically, it's like imitation seafood.
Damn it.
Oh, we were thinking it was going to be a real piece of prawn.
For 20 euros?
Yeah, but that was actually very, very yummy.
Yeah,
Basically,
it is
it's similar to like imitation crab that we're
good.
so used to eating. Okay.
And the finale. Gonna go with the goldfish first.
Codfish. The codfish. Oh, not for you. Is it like strong, like you think naturally, or is it like not good anymore?
No, it's.
You don't know.
You have to try it once.
Do I have to try it? Now you made me so scared.
But I wouldn't recommend it.
This is pickled sardine. The onions taste really good with it, and it's not fishy.
I can eat that one?
I'm not sure. Like, you don't really like small fish, and you don't like creamy stuff. So like, I know why you wouldn't like that one, but this one also can be fishy for you, I think. I think your tolerance for fish is lower than me. Do you want to try? You should try. Take a small bite.
Oh, this one's good.
I think the first one is because of the cream. You don't eat any lactose stuff. You don't eat cream and milk. So I think that's what got you. You like this one?
No, this one's good. I'm happy again.
Like a maze. You can keep walking. There's like no like dead end. You walk down some narrow path and then you can keep turning right, turning left. You just keep going.
And that's the charm of it.
Yeah, and because there's no cars, so it's pretty easy to just walk everywhere, and it's not very noisy. It's very pleasant. Easily spend a day just walking around, not knowing where exactly you're going.
This section is really nice. You can see both bridges.
Yeah. Is this the... I was just thinking that. Is this where they filmed the Mission Impossible part?
Yes. Mission Impossible.
Oh, right here.
When they stabbed her and stuff. It was here.
Oh. Should we...
Cruise. You Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I'm Tom Cruise. Yeah.
You gotta come and
we
save
should
me.
reenact this.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
We're trying to go to? There's a lot of people coming out from it.
Może Włoszka to by tak będzie miała, no nie? Ale... Gdzie idziemy teraz? Nie wiem, chodź tam na chwilę.
This is
Wow, it's busy.
Oh wow, so busy. That says exit only, so entrance must be the other side. Welcome to the most beautiful bookshop in the world.
Right here it says keep your backpack in front of you before we come in. I guess it gets quite busy, that's why.
Yeah, you kind of have to line up to go in.
Someone farted, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so stinky. Can we move forward? Oh my god. I think most people come here not to buy books, but just to see this room.
This one here?
Yeah. Oh, that was the bookstore?
It's interesting because I wasn't sure what I was looking for. I mean, it's a very cute bookshop.
Looking for books?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like my favorite place in Venice. You know,
Yeah,
there's so
I'm not
many...
sure if that was the most beautiful bookshop in the world. But it's nice. It's nice.
It's unique. But
If you just wander around,
if you
cross.
happen to be around here, then go take a look. Yeah.
my goodness.
This is so grand. Wow.
Even more behind you. Wow.
Beautiful. Even though there's some construction going on, but it's still very beautiful. Wow. We are now at the heart of Venice. We are at Piazza San Marco. This is basically where everyone comes if they're coming to Venice. And in front of us, we can see a beautiful basilica, Basilica de San Marco, and also beside it, a lovely, very grand bell tower. I wonder if you can go up there.
Probably.
Yeah, then you would see such an epic view of the square and of Venice. Right now we see a lot of local vendors just setting up their little shops. So I guess maybe in the evenings this place gets even more lively with a little bit of shopping, with lots of restaurants.
Like at night it will probably all lights up.
Yeah, lights and also like live music around here.
Down for a slice of pizza,
Yes.
but mainly not for the pizza, for the warmth. Getting so cold. Oh, right here. But the pizza here is supposed to be very good. They look so fluffy, huh?
Is that pineapple?
Hawaiian pizza? Is that what they're famous for? Wow, look at the size of the tiramisu.
Nice. Okay.
This should keep us warm.
I think we might have to get another one.
Holy moly.
Wow.
The dough is so chewy and fluffy.
They don't put tomato sauce on it.
Just ham and a little bit of cheese and mushroom. Wow.
This is really good.
And all this for €7.
Nice.
€9?
No, it's getting another one. It's just too good.
Can I get one slice of this, please? Okay. Can I get the round one? Yeah, thank you. Another one.
Which one did you choose?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's margarita.
Ah, so just tomato and cheese?
I think so. And oregano.
Oh, I can smell it. But I asked for the end piece because it looks so fluffy.
Because you like the dough.
Yeah. So the pizza that you saw,
Yeah.
that's not pineapple.
What is it?
It's not Hawaiian. I asked, it's potato and minced pork.
Was she like, what
We were like shocked. Why would they sell Hawaiian pizza?
Did she give you a look when you asked if that's pineapple? Or how did you ask?
I just asked what's the name of this, and she said something. It's long. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
It's
technically
potato. So originally there's a very popular tiramisu place that your subscribers recommended us to go try, but unfortunately today they were closing early and sold out, so I couldn't try it, but I'm glad I still found some tiramisu. Maybe not as good as that, but I think it'll be comforting at the end of the day to have this.
It's your last chance before we leave Italy. Better than the one you make?
No, I make really good tiramisu, but this is still really good too. Have a nice day in Venice.
Very nice. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see a different part of Venice tomorrow.
We're off.
I feel like even though yesterday we walked all over this part of Venice, but it's so different to be on the Vaporetto.
Yeah,
see
seeing it from the water,
canal.
right?
Yeah, this is so nice.
And it's much longer than our gondola ride from yesterday.
That was so funny. It was a lot of fun though, even though
Yeah.
it's short.
No, that was a good memory.
Yeah. And just like that, we are now in.
Murano.
That was so amazing.
Yeah,
That was one of the highlights so far.
for sure.
Taking the Vavaretto. Loving the vibe here.
It's so much more chill and so calm, and I'm so distracted by all the beautiful glass like display. There's like jewelry, there's cups, there's like little cat glass figurine looking things. It's really pretty. And all around you see signs saying like furnace and glass blowing demonstrations and stuff like that.
Too bad we're homeless. Otherwise, it would have been nice to, get the little glass souvenir to bring back and decorate our house with.
You know what's funny is when I was like looking around at all the little souvenirs you can get in Venice, like the mask and the little glass figurine thingies, I was thinking they look very familiar. And it's because in my childhood home, my dad went to Venice before and he bought those things. So it was in this glass cabinet at home. So I've seen it growing up, but I never asked him the story behind all of his travels.
You were
when
too
he
young
was
to
young.
even care about
Yeah,
where
Dad
the origin
actually, he told me just recently that we had this chandelier in our house, in our dining table. It came from Murano. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty cool.
And I'm finally here. So now I can send him a photo of me in Murano being like, look at me, finally at a place where you were, 30, 40 years ago? There's a reason why Murano has all these glass makers here. So back in the day, they were saying that they were worried a fire might break out in Venice because of all these people working on glass work and using, all the fire.
Yeah.
And so they're like, let's move all of these artists into this another island, save Venice, like we'll put
So
them
if
all-
something happened, they're on the island.
Yeah, but the real reason, people say the real reason was actually to protect this craft. So they were trying to hide them away so people don't steal the secrets. Because back in the day when it was a port, a lot of countries, lots of tradesmen come to Venice and they might secretly learn how to make, beautiful glass like this. Mm-hmm. So to make sure people don't learn it, they put them all on an island. And if people tried to leave the island, they could even be assassinated because they are the skilled artisans of Murano.
Wow.
They need to be kept here. They need to make this amazing glass, amazing art.
But we're heading to another island, Murano. So we're okay to leave this island, right?
We're okay. We have no skills whatsoever. They will let us leave.
It's like, please go.
I told you about the glass makers of Murano.
Yeah.
They also make cars. There's a factory here called Nissan. Have you heard of Nissan
Yeah,
before?
Nissan Murano.
Yeah, my favorite car.
Cool. Welcome to Murano, the most beautiful and colorful island in Italy.
It's so nice. It's so quiet, so peaceful, so beautiful,
Anything else? So amazing.
so magical.
It kind of reminds me of Nova Scotia in Canada.
It does.
Like that town that we went to, Lunenburg,
Lunenburg,
right?
which was one of the most beautiful towns in Canada. What color would you want to paint your house?
Yellow.
You like yellow?
Yeah, yellow with blue windows.
I'm surprised, but I think that fuchsia, the pink, looks really good.
I read that another reason they painted these houses in different colors is so that
So that.
I feel something wet. I'm doing it milk.
No, you're okay.
Okay. Yeah, so they painted these houses in different colors so that the fishermen, when they go out fishing in the lagoon, they can see their home from the distance through the fog.
We also saw Murano by seeing all the colorful houses from a distance.
Yeah, it stands out.
Must be because they miss home.
Yeah.
That's why they were like, we want to know where home is.
Well, that's it for our Italy trip.
Our first Italy series. I have a feeling that we're going to come back. There's
Definitely.
still so much to explore, especially the south. We would love to see what the south of Italy is like next time. And also actually all the way to the north. We haven't been to the Dolomites yet. So yeah, there's
Tons that
tons.
we can come back to do.
But I think we had a really good mix of experiences in our first Italy trip. I mean, I enjoyed every single city we went through, all the food that we tried, the beautiful drives around Tuscany.
The amazing people we met along the way.
I think it was a really, really good trip.